Hello, Evangelist Wolf here. Welcome to my first video on how to use um, AirMagnet Pro. We going, I'm just going to show you how to do the site survey, the visual site survey, uh, how it, how you're going to do that. But it's going to be more basically of a bank, because most of the people I see that they always mess up how to make a survey in the bank and stuff. Okay, first thing first, we're just gonna come here on Project Wizard. Let's name this one a bank, uh, Bank of America. Yeah. Okay, and where you save it, it's just I'm just gonna put it on desktop rather than. Oh, let me just put it on documents. No, just put it on desktop for now. Um, say next and import an image. My image should be around here. Um, yep. Uh, uh-huh. Let me just copy that. And remember the images they always come as in pen and then PDF. Um, yeah. Let's just say okay. So next, save and overwrite. Alright, here's a trick about this area here. Here on on the open office space, it's when you are in an office space like where you're working. Uh, Let me say the height from ground to the roof or ceiling, it should be at least um 3 meters or 4 meters as a maximum. And for commercial here, you, you must make sure that you are in the warehouse or in the airport area. Your your distance from ground to the roof should be um 20 something. Actually, let me say from 16 and above. You're going to use that, and then here you're just going to change it into 7, and here have power, because we the banks is just the office space and just a little bit space. We're just gonna leave the 6 like that, and then gonna put the half power here as 50. Here in South Africa we use that as our main a power and stuff. Here for a collaboration, I'm just going to take it from this corner to that corner here. It says that it is 7.8 meters. The first thing first that you need to be sure about the distance on map and actual distance, they are not the same. That is why I always guide people to go on site and check the distance, the actual distance which they like. For instance, you can find here it's at 87 and find that in the real distance it's more or less of this size. All right, so because of this demonstration, I'm just showing you how to do the surveying stuff. Will I will just gonna use this one and then gonna come to recalibrate. Okay, all right, just because of it's if visual survey, you're gonna come here on planner, and then just going to this it looks like this has been made before. I'm just gonna clear everything out. All right, okay. For walls, we just gonna make what is it? We just going to use brick wall on every wall, and then in the inside area, we're just gonna use the the drywall. And remember, the drywall it always uh, trains of a strain of about a 3 dBm. But here on the windows here you see in the bank there's always this windows here which you do some money, they give you money, or you transact money, or you do something like, or you trying to a deposit money, something like that in here. So let's start by doing the walls. Uh, uh, I'm trying to cover the all entire area, which is an inside area. Try to make it straight as much as you can, please, on when you're doing this. Please, if you want to stop this, you just right click it and then it will automatically draw your line of your drywall and stuff. And this area here, you see this area here, which I'm pointing now with the cross. This area is the bank, is the ATM and stuff. Cause the person, it's a person stands right here and here, and then they just deposit money, and then when people come, they just go inside, put money, and then they go out, and it's safe as well. But no stealing, guys, no stealing. Anyway, drywalls. The bathroom, they are not that much important, but what I always do is that I don't put doors in all of my visual survey. Why? Because doors and drywalls, they are the same. They drain the same strength. They drain how much is, which is 3 dBm. So for me to do doors and stuff, I don't do it. But if you wanna do it, you can do it, guys. Feel free to do that. Um, there's nothing bad about it. And yeah, for those who's trying to study over CCNA of wireless, CCNA wireless, CCNP wireless, the most thing that you need to know mostly about it's how it's the dBm, how to calculate that. Let me say dBm, dBi, milliwatts, and so forth. Because remember the countries they differ of the operating signal and the RSSI, and you need to know all of those things, and yeah, that's much of it. Let me just draw this guy there. Alrighty. Okay, now we are done with the walls and stuff. But here we always know that they always make a brick when they're trying to protect the ATM inside so that intruders cannot come in. Because you can even see there's a little bit shade lines here for the. You can see what I was talking about. It drywalls and doors they drain the same a signal which is a 4 dB. So when you wanna do doors, it's up to you. Like I said, which one I was going to do. I'll do brick walls, yeah. ATM, cover the ATM so nobody can break in. Alrighty, and for the um, tellers, yeah, you always have to use the thick. But if you having an office which everywhere here it's windows and stuff, you're just gonna use a window office at 3 dB. But for at the windows of the banks and stuff and other places, uh, like where you do most of your payments is always thick glass because they're trying to protect a bullet not to get in or someone not to intrude inside the building or take money or break the window. Okay, for this demonstration, we will use the AP here. Um, Here's an AP here. We're just gonna drag that AP. I'll just drag it here. Please try to make your signal as much as optimal as you can, because the optimal signal of all these areas, it could be the best thing ever. I've just copied what I've taken over there, so now it's going to be now. Let me just say Bank of America. I'll write Bank of America as one word. Yes. Hey, Bank of America. Uh-huh. And then I'll say um, underscore. And then you can put the a branch code if you wanna put the branch code over there. I don't know the Bank of America branch code and stuff. And you can put the a Bank of America here as it is right there. Okay. And then you can put a, a branch code here. Maybe for instance, let's just say a branch code is BV 12345, right? Yeah, for the sake of argument, underscore, and then put the AP dash. This is AP1, right? I always like to copy this thing and then save that. For now, for you to have an access point, we're just gonna use the 2700s. The 2800s for pings because it gives nice and good optimal um, strength. For that, we'll be coming on the Cisco. I use most of the Cisco because I work with Cisco equipment each and every time. Uh, I'll use the 2800. I, you see this I over here, the I means internal. If it's E, it means external, okay? You see, I like that rate. I like that patterns. You see how roundly it covers there. That's nice and awesome. So I'll just copy this thing here. Alright, put it there. I don't wanna go down that way again, look for that thing again. Then so to make it easier, I'll just copy and paste this thing here. Save. Alrighty. Um, After that, I'll just say cop Wi-Fi, cop Wi-Fi, uh, 50 milliwatts power, channel 1 on 2.4. But most of the people now, they're no more using 2.4, they're just using 5 gigahertz only. Cop Wi-Fi as well. Yep. And we'll use 50 milliwatts as well. Uh-huh. And going to save that. Okay, now it has updated everything. So the only thing that we're just gonna do is just gonna change the channels and stuff, and then going to copy this again. All right, here it writes it. It writes it as it is there. Put the other IP here, and there's another trick I would wanna show you. We're using a 2800, right? You see, now when you did that, it just changes everything over there. Remember now we were at channel 1, and now we're gonna be channel 6. Um, Here we're gonna make it channel 40. Okay, and then we just gonna press here's AP2. If you don't want to do that over and over, you can just say a default AP. If you say a default AP, it copies everything the way it is over there. So now when you press it over here like that, it's just gonna show the same readings as in this one. Let me show you how it does it. Do it. Just gonna open that one. You see now it opens the core Wi-Fi. Everything is there already. The only thing that you have to change is a channel. Channel 11. Channel 44. Easy peasy. Something we didn't do there. This is AP3. Cool beans. Um, this is how it has to look. So I just want this people in this area here to get a signal as well, but try to not put it as close as much to the door. All right. Um, the the thing that you need to be sure about, you don't need a signal in the bathroom. Like, why do you need a signal in the bathroom unless you're watching porn, something like that? Well, um, anyway, um, we're just gonna do that. After doing this thing, we're just gonna click on refresh. Alrighty, you see now here it looks good and optimal, and I like this. I like how it looks in here. Um, Please, for 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, make a signal in dBi to be a negative 67. I always make it like that. Why? Because it's burst for data and voice. But most engineers, they believe that if they could have something like negative 72 on 2.4, it's best. But I think it's the same thing as well. But the best, what we're looking for, it's what? It's the best optimal signal. That's what we need. We we don't need, if someone is working out of this area or someone comes over this area, they can't authenticate with this AP, or they fail of having something, or maybe this AP is gonna have also a lot of of signal now they can't even work fine. So that's what we're trying to fight about. Here is, this is a bathroom. We don't care about much. It's always gray like that, so it means there's no much of a signal. Um, let's check how much signal is this side. 63, 63, 68, 68, 72, 72, 77. All right, so now we see here we having a 68 a signal, which is quite not good enough. So for that, I'll add another AP, which I'll add it over here. So it will, thus now that will accommodate the people in that in this area as well. I'll show you now which area. So now this will accommodate the people who were working with computers in these areas as well. So I'll just put it right there at the back of their back. Oh yeah. Um, Gonna open that again. Control V. This is gonna be AP4. Uh, so it was 111 and 6. Remember we're using the three non-overlapping channels. So yeah, we're just gonna I'll just make it I'll make it channel 11 again. Yeah, and here's it was 44. I'll make it 48. Did I make it was 36, 40, 44? Yes, make it 48. Press OK, refresh, and voila! Here what we want. Good signal over the entire area. So it means if there's someone here who wanna go and do anything, they can work. If they're working with tablets, working with laptops, you'll find smartphones, smartwatches, and other stuffs. They can connect to Wi-Fi, and they can't even lose a signal and stuff. After that, we're just gonna come and we're just gonna say save that. After saving, display. Um, yep, here it is. Same thing again. Negative 67. Good stuff. Here is showing the signal that is best and is good, right? So please remember, guys, the gray areas, it means there's no signal or the signal is bad, right? If you see dark blue, like you see here, and the green areas, it means that the signal is best and it's optimal. Okay, and now let's check the data rate. How is it going? The data rate is fine and awesome. All right, and let us check channel interference, but I don't usually check this a channel interference on visual surveys. I check it. I most check it on pre-surveys and post-wireless surveys. You see, it's severely. If it shows this dark blue, it means it's severely. But in other words, on the visual, don't mind that. Just focus on your signal, on your on your signal and your data, and that's it. And channel overlap. Let's check out the overlap. No, we don't have much of the channel overlap, so we're good as well. And uh, yes, guys, and it thank you for watching my video. And feel free to comment below and leave your comments. I'll do any videos that you would like me to do. Please please do put the thumbs up if you like the video, and thank you.